Oof. Oh. Well,
Oh crap.
whatever that is.
Yeah, that's weird.
I had messaged you before, seeing if it was working. It's like, well, apparently not. You didn't see
It
my message.
was. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, because I saw it shut off as the countdown was going. There we
Hey,
go.
there we go. That was weird.
Yeah.
I had to
Hello
put a
there,
hat on, dude.
everyone. I'm EL-SCRIBBLER. This is
It's your boy Maurice. What up? I had to put a hat on, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I've been working like crazy. I ain't picked my hair in a minute. I started picking it out, bro. I'm like, oh crap.
yeah,
Lint
just put
from
on a beanie.
lint from the covers and everything, bro. It's just red and white, bro. I'm like, damn.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, 28 years later, the Bone Temple.
All
Now,
right.
I told you, I gave you like a thumbs up, and you sent me a meme.
Well, all right. So, one, before we even start, spoilers. We are going to be talking spoilers from all the movies, all 4 movies. But yeah. So, okay. So let me just tell you why I like. Let me just say about the first 28 years later, which brought me to my decision with this one. So, hold on. How did you feel about the first 28 years later?
First 28 years later, not as impactful as I wish it was. I know it was more of a coming of age story, a
Yeah.
boy growing up in that environment, so it wasn't scary. It didn't feel threatening. It just felt like a really drawn out, boring story to me.
Okay, so a lot of people when it came out, everybody kind of had like the same feelings. When I saw it, I was mixed because after you see the first 2 movies, especially the second one, you're just like, okay, can't wait for 28 months later. We don't get 28 months later, we get 28 years. And then, like you said, it's a coming of age story, which I was like, at first, I was kind of actually okay. I actually liked it a little bit because I'm just like, okay, this is the world they living in, So
Yeah.
him going out there to kill one of these ragers and all that, that's him becoming a man. So I'm like, okay, I deal with that. And then when he sees that his father is like cheating on his mom, and then he knows that there's a doctor out there that could potentially help his mom, it's like, okay, Spike is kind of like now Spike is like becoming the man, and I felt like it was more like him becoming the man of the house, so he's taking his mom out there. So I kind of like that, but then at the same time I'm just like, I like the tone of the previous 2 movies. It's like it felt like you said, it didn't feel threatening. And when the zombies came out and all of that, all we saw was Big Dick Alpha. And I'm just like, bro. So there was one scene where they're like the Big Dick Alpha. That's what I'm calling him. I'm gonna call him Big Dick Alpha to the next movie. When Big Dick Alpha is just running on the water and shit, and I'm like, yo, this looks so stupid. Like, the scene where there's like the sky just looks all like magical and all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this looks kind of dumb, bro. Like, what's going on? I didn't really feel that much of a threat with the Ragers. It's like it feels like the later seasons of The Walking Dead, where it's just like, oh, the zombies are out there, but we got to worry about the humans more.
Yeah.
So
Because they're just like animals at that point. They're just an apex predator, like hunting a lion or some kind of something that eats human meat. You just had to know how to handle them. So it makes sense that it wasn't scary or anything.
hmm So I was mixed. I was mixed on it. I gave it like a C+ because I'm like, it's not bad. I just after the first 2 movies, it was a switch in tone.
Yeah.
But when we get to this one,
It's like it's
I
going back.
so I like it, but
Yeah.
then I don't because okay, let's get into it. Spike is not even a main character. Spike is a
Nope.
background actor in this movie. Like it's like they were just like, okay, people didn't care for him, so we're just gonna have him in the movie, but we're gonna focus more on what is it? So Lord Jimmy, played by Jack O'Connell. Hey, I want to see him in more as more roles as a villain though, because he killed it in Sinners, and I actually thought he was really good here.
Yeah, he was great.
Like, oh man, he was awesome, bro. Like
He was great.
him and the Jimmies.
Yeah, him and the Jimmies. Okay, so I'll tell you how I felt about the last one. Again, 28 years later, my issue was it was great. It was coming of age story, but then you're introduced to like the shipwrecked soldiers, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then we get a flashback to how it used to feel in these movies. That's why I was like, why didn't we have multiple stories going on? Why
In
couldn't we
the
have
last movie, right?
yeah, yeah. Why couldn't we have it where we have Spike going on his very slow quest to heal his mother, and then we have the soldiers who are in fear for their lives, not knowing how to handle everything. One of them uses a bow and arrow, the others are using firearms, because when they start screaming, that's when they start coming in. And I think it would have been great to have like both parallels. So it got people used to, oh, he grew up on this island. He knows how to handle himself. He can walk around without really much fear. He knows there's predators out there, but he just has to stay quiet and take them out first. And then the soldiers are the ones that don't know what they're doing.
This is what happened. How come last time you keep cutting out? There we go. All right, what the hell?
Yeah, well, I was the one talking this time, so it's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah.
Last time
I'm
you
gonna
had
just
to
keep.
talk.
You know what? I keep my TV off normally, so I don't keep looking to the side and all that. I'm gonna just keep it on just in case it cuts out. That's weird.
Yeah, but you're at the right side this time. I mirrored your camera. I mirrored your camera for you.
Thank you.
Because I saw it, I was like, oh, he's staring off this way.
Yes, I do that all the time, bro. Thank God, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing, is like they showed us a hint of how it used to be with the soldiers. Yeah. And I was like, I wish we got a few more bits with those soldiers. And then that would have been nice until they finally reach Spike, and then he loses his life there. That would have been nice, because they're just not cut out for that world. They weren't born and raised in that world.
I feel
they were born and raised in a nice cities, nice states, nice locations. They weren't born in the Holocaust area. So that was nice. But yeah, when it came to the sequel, it feels like it's reverting back. But again, the humans are the monsters.
Of course, which I saw that coming. So yeah. I love the opening scene. I love it. I kind of already knew that the Jimmy was going to be a cult leader or some shit like that. Yeah, I love that. He finds somebody he thinks, be a good fit. All right, cool. You got to go against one of the Jimmys, and if you win, you become a Jimmy. I like that. I like that a lot.
What's your name? Spike? No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, so this is the thing though, and it's the same thing with Kelson. When I see, the stuff with Jimmy and everything, I'm like, oh man, this is great. This is great. And then I'm just like, all right, I'm tired of it. Because it felt like it was just the same thing happening over and over. It's like, okay, we see him, he's torturing some people. I'm like, oh snap, what the? I don't get it, man. I gotta buy a new camera. This sucks. Hey, bro, this is some bull. Anyway, I'm gonna keep playing around with it. Pause.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's like it just keeps what is it? Was it? We see the Jimmys. We see how they crazy. We see they're torturing. Okay, then we go back to Kelson. He's doing his thing, and then we go back. They're still doing the same thing. It's like they're going back and forth between the two characters, and I'm like, bro, nothing has happened. It's the same thing throughout the entire movie. So I'm just like, I got tired of it. It's like the whole shit got boring after a while. Like, I don't know. Like, what about you?
Well, for me, what I liked was, okay, the one thing that's nonsensical is you have the doctor on the island who has scavenged the entire island for medicines. He finds a cure when the other nations that are fully functional and have obviously collected bodies have never found a cure.
Yeah.
That just seemed a little crazy. A little crazy. But like Nick Fiennes was absolutely phenomenal, but I liked how again, they grew up in this world. They spent 28 years in this world. They're not afraid. Which kind of felt off in the beginning, when the Jimmys are first introduced, they're at the farmhouse, and the couple walks in saying, "Oh, we lost this guy. We have guests." The guy made such a stupid mistake for growing up 28 years in that environment. You made such a rookie mistake. That's something that threw me out. Because
you talking about the dude that went and tried to kill the Ranger?
Yep.
Bro, I felt like they did that just because we're like, okay, we don't have no zombie violence, so let's make him do a stupid decision. I wasn't at all like excited for that scene. I was like, bro, this was stupid.
It felt forced.
It was
Felt forced, because the thing that made it great was the Jimmys, the other humans. Again, it's just like after The Walking Dead has been airing for so long, the zombies are no longer scary.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a known threat. The humans who connive and steal and take advantage of one another, those are the ones you need to worry about. So when the Jimmies show up, it's like that family knew they were going to die or be attacked.
Yeah.
They were just waiting to hear it for sure. And I freaking love that because, yes, the Jimmies were absolutely psychopathic. The problem was, yes, they buried the lead with them. They buried the lead because they show him with the stabbing in the beginning. That was like, oh, I was just like, oh, that's bloody. That's bloody. You don't pull out the blade. Don't pull out the blade. And then he's just like, oof, lucky shot. Lucky shot. And then it goes to like the whole skinning aspect. It was like, we'll give them charity. I was just like,
so you was getting kind of tired of it too then?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of gore. I'm not a big fan of gore. What's the point? And it was nice that there was like, oh, you can challenge one of mine. And then the guy challenges like the tiny child.
Because she was all quiet and all that. Honestly, bro, I would have chose her or Spike. No, well, Spike was outside. I would have chose her or Spike because they was the quietest. But I mean, hey,
like that's the thing. In that kind of environment, I would have chosen either of the women. I would have gone for a guy. The women, they got to do something psychopathic to be in that, to be a Jimmy.
True, I give you that.
Absolutely psychopathic. So it would have been a guy. I would have absolutely picked a guy because holy crap, the second she gets up, she smiles, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is demented.
But you got to also remember, he was already like beaten up. So to sit there and go with a guy that's also, you know,
he's perfectly fine.
Oh, he was? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the others were skinned.
Gotcha.
He saw his parents flayed alive, who were still alive when they were skinned alive. It was just reminding me of Game of Thrones when Rick was being tortured, and that one guy who was torturing him loves skinning people alive. And it's just like, I've seen all this in Game of Thrones, and it was just like everything all at once. So it was a little too much. I wish it was like, oh, this person will get this person will get this. Like you fought him, and it was like, oh, what do you want to do to him?
Yeah.
It was like, I want to take his trousers off. And you knew exactly after they did the shirts what the girl wanted to do. Oh,
she wanted that skinless meat.
Yeah. How are you gonna feel as soon as I skin your, and then boom, the head is hit. It was insane. I like, that's the thing. It was too much. But the thing is, after that, they really don't do anything else. They just start picking each other off one by one.
So now that we with that story, actually, I like how we doing. Let's do like all of Sir Lord Jimmy's story, and when we get to that climax, then we can go back.
Yeah.
Hey, what you seen the other guys, right?
Yep.
What he say is like, how should I tell this story? Oh, I guess I'll start at the middle and then go right back to the beginning, and then we go to where I'm at now, and then we go to the end.
Yeah, just all over the place. Quentin Tarantino it.
Yeah, but then also I like that that one of the Jimmies who already kind of knew that she was gonna be the one to help Spike, because it seemed like she was already like on the fence about everything. She sees Ralph Fiennes, Kelson and Big Dick and the Big Dick Alpha, you know what I'm saying, bonding and all that. Then, you know, they're starting to think that he's Satan and all that.
Yep.
So now we go to the beginning. Nick. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Nick. Now we go to the beginning. Nick. And this is where I was excited to see, because outside of Jimmy, I wanted to see what his name is Kelson, right? Or is it? I know it's Ian for sure. Dr. Ian. I'm gonna call him Dr. Ian.
Yeah, Ian.
Those trailers, I'm just gonna say right now, before we even get to that, those trailers, they kept saying the ending, the ending, the ending. You see the poster, you see the. I'm like, I gotta see it. I stayed off the internet like crazy because I wanted to see what was gonna happen. And leading up to it, I kind of had this thing that I kind of felt. I kind of had an idea of what was going to happen. But the entire movie, him and Big Dick Alpha, now named Samson, you know, he thinks that the virus is treatable. So he starts hitting them up with morphine the whole movie. And bro, you know what this movie remind me of? Have you seen Warm Bodies?
Oh, Warm Bodies?
Yeah, it's Warm Bodies, bro. Him and the fucking zombie dancing. Basically, they're getting high together. It's them getting high together, bro. Mm-hmm. And basically,
I actually did enjoy that, because he's like, he sees them. There is some humanity in them, but they are monsters. They are beasts. In like the moment he's like, I need you to give consent. Is there a way you could give me consent? That I felt was a powerful scene. That I felt was a powerful scene because it feels like Ray Fiennes was about to give up.
Yep.
It was like he was at the end of his rope and was like, what's the reason for me being here if there's nothing? And he puts the needle in him and then moon.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Slowly pulls it out and is like, what'd you say? And it's like, because he was like, oh, we only have like 2 weeks left of this morphine-induced enjoyment. There's only 2 weeks left because I've scavenged all this stuff. And in that moment, you can see some realization that it's like, what the heck? And they had hinted at that because they would see when they saw the person at the very beginning who fell, when they look at his face, he's all like demented, kind of like how they see the zombies. The zombies see them the other way.
I love that we actually got a chance to see exactly what they see. By the way, when they showed him, you know, ripping the guy's head off, I was just like,
Predator.
I just didn't care for it. I was just like, okay, it's gore, you ripping heads off. I didn't care. It's just like when it came to the Ragers, there was no sense of fuck it. How the first one had the dun dun dun, like the music, bro, and everything. Like it's like every Rager scene in the first movie, bro, it felt intense. Second one felt intense. Even with that opening of the second movie, probably like the best Rager scene in all 4 movies. But it's like in 28 years in a Bone Temple, it's like it just doesn't exist. I'm not gonna lie, they pissed me off at the end when they threw that music there. I was like, get out of here. No, you didn't just sit there and do that. But what got me about Ian's story is like, while I did like that he was bonding with Samson, I like that he was like trying to get that humanity. It also went on too long. How many times are we going to see him dancing and singing with Samson? It was just like, okay, cut from Jimmy torturing some people. Hey, Samson, cut from Samson and Ian, you know, dancing. All right, scan him alive. All right, cut back and forth. I'm like, damn it, bro. Can we see what was missing from this movie? At least is what I thought they was going to have Aaron Taylor Johnson return, and the entire time while this is going on, he's going to be out there hunting for Spike. Yeah, just like how you wish that they had the soldiers in the last one. I wish that they had Aaron Taylor Johnson in this one. That way, it's like, okay, this is getting boring. We kind of need something to pick it up. Boom, here come the father hunting, doing this, doing that. I felt like that would have been a lot better. But just them cutting back and forth with this, I was like, it's just getting tiring. It's not like it was bad though. That's what pisses me off, because I liked what was going on. It was just like, well, damn, I'm kind of getting tired of it.
See, that's what's funny is for me, I thought it all worked out, because you got to remember that they had to show the fact that this is a boring life that Dr. Ian was having. A boring life. What does he do? He goes out, grabs one of the dead, burns their bodies, cleans the bones, and adds it to the temple. That's all he does. The most excitement he had was Spike coming to heal his mother and ending up having to give her mother an easy passing.
Yeah.
That's the most he had. Because remember, in the first film, he was just there to be, she's dying. Will can end her quickly. And then he gives him a skull to put on the temple. So in this one, it's just like, what does he do for a living? Well, he grabs bodies. And then he finally meets Samson, who he spends time with. In Samson, he realizes there's some intellect there because Samson always returns. So it was first Fiennes who was dancing alone. And then eventually, when you get to see it from the Jimmy perspective, he's dancing with the big one, Big Alpha. I'm not going to add the other word.
Big Dick Alpha. We call him Samson now.
Yeah, Samson. Each one kind of was another escalation to what's going on there, to him realizing there is a cure to this.
Yeah.
Even though it's kind of far-fetched when you know that foreign nations have these creatures bottled and studying them to create viruses to attack other nations. And it's just like, there's no way they didn't know there was a cure.
Yeah. But I love that Samson did was like, all right, man, this shit kind of bang. Let me run over there to him again. Ah, there we go. Moon.
Yeah.
So I
He,
did.
and then he fell asleep next to him. And then Samson gets up and leaves and he wakes up alone.
Again, like I said, I'm mixed on this film because I did like that. I mean, like, bro, homie is chilling here with the alpha, bro, just getting high. I like that. But
yeah, but that's the scene. It's just like Samson was high. And what does Ray Fiennes do? He gets high and falls asleep next to the alpha. You know he wanted to die. You know he's tired of his life.
Yeah.
He's not going to willingly, you know, put himself in a bad situation. But if he could go peacefully being high and the alpha takes his head, he wouldn't mind because he wouldn't really know it. But
I feel like
a small little subtle detail each scene where it's showing more and more and more and more life.
Yeah. I feel like when he did that, talking about peace and all that, and he gets high and lays down with them, it was also like, okay, either this is gonna work and I'm gonna wake up, or hey, if not, I'm gonna die, and then it is what it is. But it's a win-win in this situation.
Yeah.
But I did like the little subtle things, like especially when he covered up the dick. I was like, oh, he's human. Yeah, he's human. He's feeling that draft.
He's gaining consciousness.
But honestly, though, I probably like the first, maybe the first or second best scene is when he Samson is wandering off, and we see, you know, with his point of view, and he gets on that train.
Yeah.
And then he starts getting memory. I love that scene. He starts getting memories of, you know, him on the train, him, you know, probably when he got infected. And then
when he was a kid, yeah.
And then he utters the words, I don't have a ticket. And next thing you know, he is now getting attacked by all the Ragers. That scene was fire because I'm just like, okay, if he gets bit, if he gets bit like crazy, is he gonna go back to what he was? Nah. He got the same strength. He's infected, but you know, he's conscious, he's human. And bro, he was going in. I'm like, this is what we needed. This is what we needed, bro. And yeah.
But I love that scene because he sits down in that seat and it's like all at once his consciousness returns. Him being a kid sitting in that chair, a lady comes asking for a ticket stub, and then he's like a young adult version of himself, like in his 20s, sitting in the same chair, looking up, and then he's his full-grown alpha self staring at all these zombies, and he's just like, I don't have a ticket. It's just like immediately, slowly, it all came back and dawned on him. That was an amazing scene. As Ray Fiennes is basically calling for Samson, because he just had his meeting with Jimmy.
Which, by the way, I did like that scene. It's like, okay, we finally get our two protagonists, you know, meeting together. And the fact that he thought that he was Satan. I love that.
Are you old, Nick? No.
But I like that because also remember his jimmies are young. They wasn't in the time that we were in. So I like that. It's kind of like, hey, you know, because remember he was sitting there talking to the other people about the Teletubbies and stuff like that. Well, those motherfuckers should be older. Those people that he killed were probably about the same age, so they should know about Teletubbies. But anyway, so yeah, it was like, okay, you know, hey, we come from the same time, you know, we talking. I like that he actually was cool with talking to him, and that he didn't want to kill him. So I'm like, hey, we in a bind here, you know. I'm gonna have you eat your own intestines, or you could pretend to be Satan and do a couple of things for me.
Yeah, that was I freaking love that. It was like you know what they say, the devil loves making deals. So I think Ray Fiennes was seeing it as he was making a deal with the devil. Because here was this psychopath, because he was like, oh, where do you hear? Oh, he talks in my head. And he realized he's talking to a complete schizo, someone that lost his brain, because he was like, oh, you were on the church on the hill? You lived on the house next to the church on the hill? So your father was the pastor, like his real father. It's just like, so he knew who he was. Small place. They lived on an island. So I found that so freaking amazing. And the fact that, a Satanist meeting an atheist, those pieces of dialogue were so freaking cool. I loved it. And then he warned Samson, it's just like, I have a treatment and plan for you because I don't think I'm going to live. I don't think I'm going to be able to survive.
I love that whole scene. I love everything between them. So basically, it's gonna be Jimmy, bringing the Jimmy gang. Why do they call him the Fingers Gang? By the way,
The Seven Fingers,
Seven Fingers.
because he was told by Satan that he would have 7 fingers to do his bidding.
Okay, but okay. So the ending, or where this scene, this is where I was pissed off, but at the same time, I was so amused because was it me or did it seem like Ian was going to inject himself, especially now that it's treatable, and he was talking about he kind of want to know what they see. Did you think that he was going to turn himself into an alpha or something like that?
No,
I did.
I never thought that.
I kind of did. Even with the trailer, when they kind of showing him like freaking out and everything, I was just like, hey, so did he to become one of them? And it's like he's kind of like controlling it or something. And that's what I thought. So when we get this scene, he has to pretend to be Satan. He basically has a whole performance, a whole musical performance. And when I saw that, I'm like, what? And then as I'm getting into it, I'm like, bro, there were people in the audience like at the end, like, woo! I'm like, yes. How awesome was that performance? Yeah. I mean, he had the hallucinogenics that he's like blowing to everybody's face to kind of like get them all in the zone. He has the music cranking. Homie has the makeup. He's dancing, got the fire and everything. Honestly, well, I want to go.
I think the hallucinogenics weren't actually hallucinogenics. They were more like an because he was grinding up pills, the same pills he was using for Samson. Because remember, he was talking about how there's a bit of psychosis in the disease when he was curing Samson. He ground that up and blew it in his face because when talking to Jimmy was talking about how Satan speaks to him.
Yeah.
He's insane. He's hearing his own voice. So he blew it. That's why at the very end, he's like, I can't hear his voice. I can't hear his voice because he had basically cured him with those pills, with that medication. Of course, it would wear off. But yeah, at the very end, so it was
honestly, though,
like hallucination.
I kind of want to see this movie again just for that scene alone, bro.
That's an amazing scene.
Like, it was so amazing, bro. I was just like, I thought it was gonna be this. But at the same time, kudos. Y'all was fired with that.
Yeah, I did not think he was going to become an alpha. I had no concept of that.
I thought he did.
Because as soon as he starts getting ready, he starts flipping through, and he finds Iron Maiden. And I'm like, all right, we're going to get a show here. We're going to get a show. That's immediately where my brain went. And then he sets it up and he has a show. He gets a massive fire so he could have the coals ready. So when he spun the baskets and just slam, it just looked so amazing.
That was fire. And honestly, I was laughing throughout that scene because when he's sitting there, saying like, oh yeah, you have to do this. What had me rolling was he's like, bow. And Jimmy's just like, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to bow. Not you, my son. Okay, I was just like, bro, this shit is funny as hell. The fact that they really in cahoots with one another. But once he starts saying, once he starts saying, like, oh yeah, so you telling me I should go and skin alive all the unbelievers and this and that. I was just like, I know he ain't gonna go along with that. And then the second he still went along with it, like, damn,
like he was hesitant.
I knew he was going to see Spike, though. I knew it. And I knew once he saw Spike, I knew that shit was going to change. So I thought it was awesome that he tried to turn his Jimmys against him by saying to crucify him. A sacrifice. You
know what God did for his son. I need you to do the exact same thing. And of course, one of the Jimmys was all for it.
She was like, oh, bet, finally.
It's just like, oh, so you're not the real one? You put on a good performance. I can at least follow your last request.
Yeah.
That was so amazing. I freaking love the film. That's the thing. Like, I understand that you feel like it was slow. Like, again, we didn't, honestly, we didn't get much with the Jimmys. We didn't.
It's not that I thought it was slow. Cause like, it just felt like it was the same thing over and over. It go from him, with Samson, dancing, singing, staring at the moon, to the Jimmy's going, him talking his nonsense, skinning alive somebody. I'm just like, I wish there was kind of more. I don't know. It just wasn't that. Whereas the last one, And again, I was mixed on that. Whereas the last one, I'm just like, okay, I kind of like this coming of age story, you know, blah blah blah. So it's like both movies are mixed. Which one would I watch more though? It might be Bone Temple because I love both protagonists,
Yeah.
but it's just a mixed bag. At the end of the day, I'm watching days and weeks later. I,
Days.
I would
Absolutely.
I would probably watch these. I would maybe watch these two after those, but me personally, these don't connect. Oh, by the way, and then at the end, bro, when Cillian Murphy shows up as Jim, I'm like, okay, what's he doing here? Oh, there's people coming. Should we help them? Yeah. The end. I'm like, no, the fuck y'all didn't, because guess what? We're not going to get a sequel. This movie made $15 million.
Yeah.
Flop.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. Is like 28 years later, made enough money to make a sequel off of the hype.
Yep.
But it didn't capitalize on what made it great. Like, again, if they would have focused on having a split story between Spike walking through the jungle to take his mother to the doctor, and then you have the soldiers running through the forest, shooting down zombies, fearing for their lives, trying to stay alive because it's a no-go zone. Two completely conflicting stories. One of them we're used to from the first two films. The other one is just an everyday story because they grew up in that environment. It would have been a perfect balance because everyone would have gotten their thrills and seen the complete parallel with those who grow up on this island.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And now we're going back to basically how it was by showing the psychopaths next, in how they're hunting other humans because they're doing old Nick's work. And it's just like, why couldn't we get that first? Because remember, I said we could have a Spike, we could have the soldiers, and we could have Jimmy. We could have all three. You have Spike just going through the lands. You have the soldiers running for their lives, and then you would have the psychopaths going around. You would have a perfect balance.
And then for me, with this one, you'd have Dr. Ian with Samson. You would have the Jimmys and Spike, and then you'd have Spike's father. So it's just like what you had in the last one. I wish I had this one.
Yeah, but again, the last one we just really had one story. This one we had two.
Yeah.
When again, we should have three each one to keep a proper balance of things. The problem is the last one did so good, but nobody liked it. This one's doing better, but no one went to see it because no one liked the last one.
Because I really do want to see what they bring about in the next movie. But at the same time, it's just like, this is like a zombie movie with no fucking zombies, bro. And it's just like, I'm all for story. I'm all for characters. I love that. But you're missing what made these movies so popular.
Yeah.
Like, come on. That's like The Walking Dead when all it is fucking Negan and Rick arguing, going back and forth. Oh, there's a walker. Okay. This is my land. It's like, bro.
Yeah. Like again, what could they do because they were planning on a trilogy. What could they do for the last film?
I have no idea. I really want to know what they want to do.
They have a few safe zones. They have the woods, which is completely tame according to them. If there's a new alpha in an area, you just avoid that area. It's just what the hunters get used to. And you've gotten rid of the last psychopath, it seems.
Bro, trust me, there's always going to be another psychopath.
Yeah, there's always going to be more. But it's just like, what the heck are you going to do? Why bring back Cillian Murphy for nothing?
Also, Spike. With him, with his coming of age story, and he gets caught by Jimmy, I'm thinking like, okay, even though remember he's still a kid, but I feel like he's a more mature kid because of the world they live in. I'm thinking like, okay, it's gonna be now him, dealing with the Jimmys and all that. Yes, but no, the entire time he is to the point where I forget about him. He's in the background, barely has any dialogue, and he's just sitting there like, if he does something, it's him crying like a bitch.
Yep.
Oh, take me with you. I'm like, bro, what happened to the kid in the last movie that sat there and took his mom out into this world that he's still learning about? Like, what happened to that kid? Now he a little bitch.
Yeah, it's like the coming of age story meant nothing.
Exactly. So that's honestly, of everything that I talked about, that was the thing I hated the most, because I really wanted to see how Spike was going to have to deal with that, and he didn't. If it wasn't for Ian, he probably would have never got away. Probably would have never got away. But now, with that being said, you like the movie?
Yeah, I like the movie more so than the last one because they at least had multiple stories going on. Again, you're right; they should have had a third, but they should have had 3 in the first one as well, not just the kid going on a walk with his mom.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, not bad. And the critiques that I'm even saying, I'm not even saying like I hate it. I'm just saying like I kind of wish that it wasn't too much of this and maybe a little more of that.
Yeah.
Not a disappointment though, not a disappointment. I definitely, will recommend it. I mean, but the first 2 were so much better.
Yeah. I mean, the first film is absolutely amazing.
I remember watching it first. I forgot what movie we went to go see. It was a drive-in, and this movie played next. And I'm just don't know what's going on. But I'm just like, oh my God, man, this movie's amazing. Even like the slow scenes, like when they're just like grocery shopping, bro. And I was just like, bro, I don't know what it is. The atmosphere, the music, all of that was just so fucking perfect. Even and then when you get to the ending where Jim is just going around killing all the soldiers, having a zombie, like, bro, nothing topped that. And the last 2 movies, nothing topped any of that, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
The second movie was fire.
Yeah, because it's funny. He played a lot of video games. He kited all them zombies into the base. I freaking love that because you think in the moment that he is one of them.
Oh yeah, when he shows up in a house.
Yeah. In his eyes, he's just wild, and she gets a closer look, and it's just blood in his eyes. I'm just like, okay.
Dude, I was in the car, bro, just watching that, just like, oh my God, man, this movie is great. And I had to go see the second one. Actually, if I would have went to go see 28 years later, the first part, I would have saw all 4 movies in theaters. I kind of wish I would have saw the last one just to keep that going. Because damn, I could have said like I've been going to see these movies in theaters since 2002. But yeah, but like this movie, but like the hype around the last one, because I mean we've been talking about this movie. People have been talking about a new one for the longest, and even though you think the hype would be bigger because it only made 30 million opening weekend, but still it did numbers. The fact that, like you said, nobody liked it. This one only did 13 opening weekend. I think 15 over the 4-day weekend. They better hope they got some legs overseas.
Well,
in UK.
The big downside was, first of all, they got the director who did the Marvels.
Yeah.
But you can't blame the director for that because Marvel is absolute garbage. She was given like the worst thing to work on.
But also, they didn't even like say, "Oh, from the director of the Marvel." They didn't say nothing about the director. So let's be real. Let's be real.
But
nobody knows who she is. Yeah, I saw that name. No, stop. I saw that name, and I didn't even know who the fuck she was. I remember the name, just they didn't know what movie she did.
People who have seen their franchises die around them recognize the name.
I think she did Candyman, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Like she's done good films. It's just one bad film can put a mark on your record. And that's what's sad because after the Marvels, I was thinking she was an awful director. And then it's like, well, she did some good movies. So why the heck is this crap here? And then it's just, well, they were given no direction. They're given no real script. It's just, figure it out on your own.
Oh, yeah. Okay. She only did 5 movies. Candyman, Marvels, 28 years later. And then some movie called Little Woods. Ooh, Tessa Thompson. I love me some Tessa Thompson. And then Hedda. Ooh, another Tessa Thompson. I love me some Tessa Thompson. Hey, hold on. Tessa Thompson in this one? I'm gonna have to check this out. Ooh, Tessa Thompson got nominated for a Golden Globe. I might have to watch this. I love me some Tessa Thompson, bro.
Clearly.
I mean, she played what's her name? What's her name? Valkyrie. Remember she played Valkyrie in Thor.
Yeah.
I love me some Tessa Thompson.
Yeah, she becomes king.
Dear White People. That's the movie. Dear White People. Good movie. Tessa Thompson.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But that's the thing. It's just like her name. A lot of people just were like me, for instance. I was thinking it was going to be absolute garbage because she was directing it. I did.
I didn't think all that. She didn't write it.
I knew she did the Marvels, and I'm just like, that's an awful, awful, awful movie.
Oh, come on. The Marvels is way better than Captain Marvel. You don't think it's better than Captain Marvel? Captain Marvel was so damn boring. Captain Marvel
magic.
God damn it! I'm trying. I got it. Hey, shut up. Hey, so he did say Black Girl Magic.
Yes, he did.
Back to me defending this movie. The movie has some.
You can't get it out of your head.
Peep this. Captain Marvel, the first movie, that shit was boring. I didn't care. This is the thing. Both movies had some whack ass villains, especially the second one. She was basically another what's his name? Ronan. Which, by the way, bro, Ronan the Accuser. What the fuck you accusing a motherfucker of rape, nigga? Like the fuck? Ronan the Accuser. Like, that's a horrible name. But yeah, she was like another Ronan. I forgot what's her name or what she does. I like that it was three heroes that kept switching, not even powers, but like wherever they were, you know, the second they use their powers, they all switch. I like that. I like the action. I like Kamala. Her name was Kamala, right? What's her name?
Khan.
Kamala Khan. I liked her. Yeah. Captain Marvel, on the other hand, the full movie, the only thing I liked was the cat and the fact that we got a young Nick Fury. That was it. So yes, the Marvels is better than Captain Marvel.
I like Jude Law, but I like him as an actor.
Hold on. The Marvels is better than Captain Marvel. The Marvels is better than I will watch the Marvels over Eternals. The Marvels is better than Thor. You're not missing nothing. The Marvels is better than Thor: Dark World. Thor, looking back at it, Thor: Dark World sucks ass. Hell, it might be better than Thor: Love and Thunder because Thor: Love and Thunder. No, I mean Tessa Thompson. Yeah, Tessa Thompson. Yeah, Thor: Love and Thunder was just so fucking much. The Marvels is better than that was probably it though. I think that's about it. They're not that. Yeah, I'll stop there. It's on the fence with Thor: Love and Thunder. It's on the fence. But yeah, so like, come on, man, come on. But either way it go, I'm not gonna sit there and put one movie because let's be real.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it. This is a small director that hasn't really done much, and she's given the opportunity to direct a Marvel. It's not her fault that the movie sucked, bro. It's the script. It's the script
and the studio that gave her that power. They should have worked her way up. Because that's the thing. Watching this film, oh my gosh, she has the talent. She has the talent to do horror and things like that. Scary crap.
Candyman. That Candyman was actually fucking good.
Scary as crap. But at the same time, you have to stick within your wheelhouse. Giving her a comedy, team building, superhero movie, which is completely out of her wheelhouse. Yeah, no, it was doomed to fail. To fail.
So Alex Garland directed this. Oh shit, Alex Garland actually wrote. No, he didn't. The only 28 he didn't write was Weeks Later. Actually, no, he's uncredited. So he actually wrote some of that too. But yeah, Alex Garland wrote all this. And honestly, I hear his movie Warfare. I keep hearing how good that and Civil War is. I haven't seen any of those. Annihilation, I saw that, liked it 100 times better than Arrival. Fucking hate Arrival. Everybody keep talking about how great that movie was. It was too fucking, it was an alien and some humans teaching each other, a language. It was English class. Oh my God, this movie is amazing. Oh my God, The Gift. The gift is if you learn my language, you can see into the future. I'm gonna stand on this hill. Even on our was it our second or third review? Arrival sucked.
Yeah, both of us were like, "This is garbage."
Like, what that do? Oh, he's probably too busy eating lollipops to understand the message. Man, that movie sucked. The movie sucked.
The message was very simple. That's the problem. There was no real complex thought. Yeah. That's the thing. Everyone thinks like, oh, because we're so used to getting these like Inception type movies where they have someone explaining to everything, having something so simple to where it can be written on one piece of paper is considered thought provoking.
Didn't it get nominated for Best Picture?
Yep.
I was like, what?
Yep. So that's the thing. It's just like Mercy will then be nominated for Best Picture. A man sitting in one seat talking to an AI.
Are we going to see that? Are we going to see Mercy?
I don't know. It depends on what's coming out then.
Oh, speaking of that, upcoming movies. So outside of Mercy, which is also in 3D, I think it's going to be IMAX 3D. Are they really putting? I don't think it's going to be an IMAX because Avatar is still taking over those theaters. It's going to be in 3D though. I might see it in 3D. Dude, I just saw the trailer for Return to Silent Hill. Guess when it's coming out? I want to say in a week.
Really?
Yes. I could have like the trailer just can't. I just saw the trailer.
I saw the trailer already coming out, and I was like, "Oh, cool! The video game."
It's gonna flop. It's gonna flop because I did not know it was coming out, and the fact that it's coming out within a week. I love the first Silent Hill. I love the first Silent Hill, bro. Oh my god, it's amazing. The second one, oh my god, it sucks. So I don't know. This one is based off number 2, so it might be good. Also, our boy Jason Statham. Our boy Jason Statham got a new one. Okay, stop. My boy Jason Statham. My boy Jason Statham got a new one, Shelter. Not gonna lie, that movie look like it could be something that be thrown on DVD.
Yeah,
but I'm going to see it.
Yeah,
I got to. It's the Stath.
That's what's funny is I saw Greenland and Greenland 2. Those
how was Greenland 2? I heard it was whack.
It is. So the shelter they find at the end of Greenland is breaking down, and it makes sense because the fault lines were destroyed when Clark hit the planet, and everywhere they're going, because they're trying to get to the crash zone because new life is appearing in the crash site. Everywhere they go, people willingly give them a ride. People willingly give them a car. People willingly give them a gun to travel.
The second one, right?
The second one.
Okay.
He does not have to fight for anything. You would think someone in this post-apocalyptic world would kill people to protect his family.
Absolutely.
No. All he does is say, please, I'm trying to take my family there. I'm dying. That's it.
Hell no. My hair don't look too bad.
It was so stupid. It was ridiculous. I'm like, gosh, dang.
I know.
You could have had him killing people.
I know he died at the end.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all really brought this movie back so it can suck, and he died at the end? Because I thought the first one, what you think of the first one? I thought it was really good.
I liked how so they all get split up, and then they get split up again, and then it's all just trying to hunt each other down and find them because signal's bad and you can't just call them up. That was pretty cool. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy
that
it
a lot.
It wasn't like a great film, but it was like, okay, this reminds me more of Deep Impact. Dude, you know, where they're trying to get to the safe zone high up in the mountains.
When that couple, when the mom and son was in the car and they realized, the couple realized, what's his name? Roy from The Office realized that they have the ticket or whatever, and they take the kid. I was just like, damn, like shit like that, bro. That movie was intense because it wasn't just like some it's the end of the world. No, it's the end of the world, and it's about this family trying to make it. They get split up. I was so invested in that family getting back together and all that. So when the son got took, bro, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They did a good job on that first one.
You showed the frailty of human nature. I love that. And then you get to the sequel, and everyone's, oh, here, take this car. Oh, here, take this car. Oh, here, sure, I'll give you a ride. Oh, here, sure, you can use this gun. And then the only mooks that are killed in the background are just random people who come out with a gun and you shoot them. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible.
I had free tickets to a screening too. Son told me, I was just like, I love the first one, but already looking at the trailer, I got a feeling it's gonna be some shitty, big but decently budget disaster movie. And I'm just, I guess I was right. That sucks.
The trailer looked whack to begin with.
It did.
Like, okay. And then it's funny because they keep saying, oh, there's no way to get into the impact. No way to get into the impact site because the crater created massive mountains around it. So there's only like 2 entrances. This one is being fought over because everyone's trying to fight over the peaceful land. This is the one you can get access to because I have a friend that can let you in. Here, take my daughter with you so you can get there. And they drive up to the mountain. The whole thing is basically shot in Greenland. So the mountain is just a hill you can walk over. They didn't even CGI it in. It was just this massive hill you could walk over. No mountainscape in the back to show it enclosed, nothing. The whole thing is just basically a small little hill that anyone could walk over on any side. and they made
What?
this big deal about it being protected by storms because of the high mountains, protected by the high mountains. The high mountains are useful because they keep like the people trying to go in and ravage it out, and then there are no high mountains. So the storms can easily come in and destroy everything, the radioactive storms, and the people can walk in anywhere and steal it. It was just so freaking funny. You get to the very end, and I'm like, so everything you guys said leading up to this, building it up to be this epic utopia, is outright lie.
All right. Have you seen the trailer for Send Help? I was looking
Send
up movies. Send Help.
Help.
Sam Raimi.
Sounds familiar.
Basically, it's Rachel McAdams and the main Dylan O'Brien, main dude from what's that movie? Maze Runner. Basically, he's the boss. He's her boss. He's an asshole.
Oh yeah,
She's,
yeah.
And they're I want to see that. Sam
on the
Raimi.
island.
Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
This is my thing. Because it seems like they're trying to make her look crazy. Already, she's not the bad guy. I'm sorry, she's not the bad guy. Because if my asshole boss was doing all that, and we stuck on an island, best believe. Hold on, look at me. I'm the captain now. You injured? I'm the captain now, nigga. I'm the captain. I'm the boss.
Especially if you're the one keeping them alive.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'm the boss. I'm in charge. I'm head honcho. I'm going on break, and you doing all the work. Hey, what's up with them ticket times, player? Hurry up on that fish. So, yeah, don't make it look like she's crazy and all that. No, she's the good guy.
Yep.
I'm rooting for her the whole movie. I do not care. I'm rooting. So I want to go see that. Rachel McAdams, I love her. And then Dylan O'Brien also, I wish he'd have been doing more. Because I think the only movie I remember him doing, and he's done more, but not American Assassin. The Michael Keaton one. I like him though. I mean, the Maze Runner, he was good in that. Also, another movie that's like low key probably ain't gonna do nothing. I think it's called Solo Mia. It's with Kevin James. It's like a Solo Mio. So it's Kevin James, and I guess he was supposed to be on a honeymoon, but I think it's like his wife left him or something. So now he's on this vacation by himself. It looks pretty good. It looks like a good little romantic comedy.
Yeah.
So I'm actually might want to. This is bald-headed Kevin James here, so it actually looks good. I might check that out. It's coming out. Hey, it's coming out Valentine's Day. You can take your wife.
Nice. Yeah, I am gonna go see Iron Lung though.
Oh yeah, when is that coming out?
January.
What is it about?
30th. I don't know. I just know Markiplier's in it.
I might have Markiplier. I have. You know what, bro? I kind of got to see
he has an entire TV series, right?
He do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. What is it called?
Breathe or something. Yeah, or Hold Your Breath or something like that.
Breathe or Hold Your Breath.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm about to look at that right now. It's your boy Markiplier. I love Markiplier, even though I haven't really watched his stuff lately.
In a long time.
Yeah, I only watched the Five Nights at Freddy's. After I saw part 2, I'm like, you know what? I'm about to just watch Five Nights at Freddy's Markiplier style.
Oh, you've seen like the trailers and ads for like Crime 101, right?
Going to see it. Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Halle Berry, but no Tessa Thompson. Going to see it though. It looks good. It looks fire.
To me, it just looks like a typical swordfish. You remember Swordfish, right?
Hey, maybe we get to see Halle Berry titties again. Pray. Hey, come on. This is what 50. This is 50-year-old Halle Berry. Ooh, I want to see what we're working with. Regardless, I'm gonna be happy. So hey, let's hope it's like Swordfish. Shit,
no.
Swordfish is a hood classic. I remember walking down the neighborhood with Marcus, and his friend came up to us. Marcus is my stepdad. R.I.P. One of his friends came up to him like, "Yo, you hear about Swordfish? Nah, Halle Berry shows her titties." Swear to God, homie ran up like it was just like, like what they say with the extra, real all about it. Halle Berry shows her titties in Swordfish. I swear to God, that's how it was. Homie came right up, dude. I was like,
so excited about it. So excited about it.
He was. I saw that movie. And I ain't gonna lie. As an adult, still love that scene, but what was the point? It was just, hey, Hugh Jackman, how's it going? I'm just like, and they paid her like 50,000 a tit. And I'm just like, damn, y'all could have at least made that a little better just
Wait, why?
because it's Halle Berry.
No, you know she wanted to show her tits to Hugh Jackman.
I mean, I don't blame. I show my dick to Hugh Jackman. It's Hugh Jackman.
If he asks,
Hugh Jackman.
Shown. If he asks, it's getting shown. Let's be honest.
Right?
Hugh Jackman need to pay her.
Hello, governor. Got a nice smell. What is that? Smooth Criminals Down Under.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm gonna go see the Sheep Detective.
Oh, are you not seeing that other movie where he's playing like the Neil Diamond impersonator?
Neil Diamond, the blue, Song Blue already came out.
Yeah. Did you see it?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
This is the thing about Hugh Jackman. I love Hugh Jackman. His movies it's just like I don't really, you know what I'm saying? It's like damn. Can you get something else? Like I don't know. You think I don't know Hugh Jackman? You would think that he'd be like a badass, like doing some dope ass movies, but a lot of his movies be like just like okay.
The simple guy. Yeah, just
I was still amazed by Greatest Showman though. That movie, oh, I couldn't believe how good that was. The opening, tell me, do you want to go? I was like, what the hell? Great movie. That's one of his best, honestly. One of his best.
Yeah, he loves theater.
Absolutely. He still does it. He still does it now. So hey, nothing wrong with that. I love that. That's your passion, something you always done. Shit, Denzel Washington always said, like, hey, you want to become an actor? One of the things you need to do is get on stage. I've been on stage. High school, but I've been on stage. So I'm all right. I'm almost there.
Yeah, but now you just need to start making stuff for people to see.
Absolutely. Hey, it's coming soon. But yeah, it's not much really coming out. It is not much really coming out.
It's going to be a very dry year, it seems. At least not until the good trailers start popping out and being like, oh, that's going to be nice. Because I think the only thing that's constantly being teased and most people are excited for is, of course, Doomsday.
All right. Doomsday. Yeah. Okay. So I'm reading some of the, I didn't know I had comments on here. I still prefer the arrival treatment to alien creatures. I mean, it's nothing wrong with their portrayal. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember it. Honestly, I'm not even gonna sit there and lie. That movie was 10 years ago. I haven't seen it since. I don't ever plan on seeing it. I was intrigued by the aliens and all that. I really wanted to see how it was gonna go, but the fact that it was just them speaking English, learning English, I thought was trash.
Yeah, District 9 was better.
Yeah, Predator versus Aliens. Awesome, fun movie. That second one was ass though. Okay, who was Nick Fuentes? Is that a movie?
No. He's a far right Nazi loving extremist.
Oh, awesome. Sir Lord Jimmy.
Sir Lord Jimmy.
Sir Lord Jimmy. Speaking of that, you know what pissed me off? So the day I was going to see it, the original day, I was sick as hell. I tried to refund my ticket. I couldn't. So I wasted $7. I was like, come on. But then when I buy my tickets the next time, it gives me the refund option. I'm like, fuck you. But yeah. But yeah, I give you that. It's not bad. I'd recommend it. But yeah, honestly, there's really nothing coming out. Set with like Iron Lung, Send Help,
Mercy.
Return to Silent Hill. I'm gonna check it out. Okay, what's it? Yeah, it's coming out, bro. It's coming out this Friday. It is coming out this Friday, and they just starting to drop trailers for it. Okay. I guess I'm gonna rewatch the first Silent Hill, and if I have access to the second one, I'm gonna check that out. But I am gonna go see this. The first one was great. That first one was great. But damn. And then it's January release is always bad.
Yeah.
January release is like the only reason 28 years got a January release is because I think it was like, okay, we shot it back to back. We're going to give it to y'all right away, but I feel like they probably should have gave it. Should have waited. They should have waited for like. I'm not even. I can't even say summertime because next thing you know, they're going against a bunch of big movies, and now it's going to go from 15 million to fucking 8.
Yeah, I think they were hoping that it would be like the most popular movie to come out in January. But the problem is, it all the wind it had in its sails died on the last film.
Yep.
So it's just got the dregs of the raft blowing along, floating along the river.
And what's funny is the first 20 years actually made me want to see the second one. I kept hearing all the crap like, oh yeah, that movie sucked. It sucked. Yep. I finally watched it. I'm just like, I'm actually excited for the next one.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters, and I'm just like, yeah, it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. And I'm like, I don't want to see the next one, but you know what? It's coming out. I'll check it out. And I'm like, okay, that was good. That was good.
I just think, honestly, this is the thing. People that go see these movies, they want those zombies from the first 2 movies. That's always going to be the thing. That was even my issue with these last 2 movies, because when they brought them back in the last movie, I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. It's whack. They didn't even really do it here in this movie.
No.
If you were to continue their story, but make those Ragers a threat. Make them a threat. Make them feel like how they felt in days and weeks later. You got to hit.
Yeah.
Because the story is not what's killing it. It's the fact that y'all giving us this story with no zombies.
Well, again, it is the story that's killing it then. Because the people that grew up in that world know how to deal and not attract them like that.
You can still make the zombies. You can still make the zombies a threat.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you have to have the people who come off the island. Like you were saying, that each of these films needed 3 stories going along in them. They needed that. Because you've completely gotten rid of the original story at this point. You're basically watching a kid's film. Well, at least in the last one.
Yeah.
It was just a coming of age story. There's nothing really there. You go from these wall climbing zombies that will basically tear you apart and infect you as they cough up blood to, well, just walking through the woods.
Yep.
It was like, when did we go to Red Riding Hood? This was supposed to be a massive butchery, and now we're in Red Riding Hood.
When did we go to Warm Bodies?
Drugging the zombies.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I thought about Warm Bodies and I thought about the Iron Giant. It's just like, hey, yo. You know what's funny? This movie wasn't even movie was not scary. I was just sitting there watching it, and I almost dozed off a little bit, and there was like a little jump scare that wasn't even nothing. By the way, I hated how Jimmy died. Just him upside down, then they have it from his point of view. I'm like, oh, let me guess, a zombie about to. I'm like, trash.
Oh, that jump scare? Yeah.
Yeah.
At the very end.
It'd have been cool if he died the same way his father died.
A horde coming at him.
Yep. A horde coming at him as he's crucified upside down. I'm like, there we go.
Like that massive, like after he sees Satan walk in, and taking away Ray Fiennes' body. You see this massive horde that the Samson was killing beforehand. Yeah. The massive horde was following him and just sees Jimmy there. And the way his perspective sees it is just like demons, goblins coming to tear out his soul.
Yep.
That would have been a better way than that weird jump scare out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was trash. Taken out by ghosts and goblins. Okay. His favorite character, is it Jimmy or my boy I forgot his name from Sinners? The vampire he played. I forgot his name. I'm mad I forgot his name. Remick.
I preferred Remick.
I liked him as
well, but song and dance routine, man.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Remick. Hold on.
That's what wins it.
Hey, Shammy. I was like, all right, Jim Carrey. No, hey, he 2 for 2 on the villains, though. I give him that. He's 2 for 2. He makes good villains. Honestly, you should check out this movie he did called I think it's called Money Monster. With him and George Clooney.
Voldemort.
Oh yeah, but I think it's called Money Monster. It's him, George Clooney, Julia Roberts. Good movie. Basically, George Clooney, he does one of those shows where it's like, oh yeah, with the stocks and all that. Oh, boom, you do this, you can make money. Hey, you invest in this stock, you can make money. Jack O'Connell's character loses like all his savings or whatever and holds that spot hostage, has a bomb on him and everything. Actually, a really good movie. You should check it out. Money, I think it's called Money Monster.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, it came out like probably like almost 10 years ago, maybe a little less.
Yeah.
But
he's a good villain. He's a good villain because you can like him at the same time you hate him. That's what makes him good.
That's you know, that also.
It's like I could see myself as his friend, and then he starts telling these kids to butcher people, and it's like, okay, maybe not with his kids around.
Sunset Blaze said, "You know that awesome was the instinctual reply." I guess to when you said, what you said there, somebody was racist, something.
Black girl magic.
No, shut the fuck up. If Tessa Thompson was in that movie, then we could say Black girl magic.
Yeah, it was Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, there you go, my boy Nick Fuentes. Fuentes. Oh my God, I'm thinking about maybe you know this movie because I'm thinking about Fuentes. Verona, he's tapping her how? Too Fast, Too Furious, bro.
You know I don't like those movies.
Hey, that's mine. So I fucking love Too Fast, Too Furious, bro. And you, I take my cutter back. I'm sorry, man. I thought you had like 12 or 13 of these.
Okay.
But we're gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah.
He like 28 years later. Good movie. It was lacking some.
Well,
but
again, it was better because they actually had 2 stories this time. Instead of the 3 we both wanted, like the first one, there was only 1 story when I wanted 3.
Both movies should have had 3 stories. I think if both movies had 3 stories, we would have been happier. Honestly, I would have liked, I would like the movie better.
Yeah.
Both movies, actually.
Even if each story just got like 20, 30 minutes each, it still would have added a lot more to the film.
Yeah.
But yeah. Other than that, I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it.
So, hey, check it out. Let us know how y'all thought about it. And, hey, you can follow me on YouTube at your boy Maurice.
And Twitch, Kick, whatever. TikTok.
I got TikTok. Yeah, I think I got your boy Maurice on TikTok. Instagram, your boy Maurice. I ain't got Twitch.
EL-SCRIBBLER everywhere. Twitch, Kick, X, YouTube. Follow our podcast on Words and Personality. That's where we're gonna start posting these. Hopefully at least 1 a month, maybe 2.
Yeah, once I get this promotion, which is really coming soon.
Okay.
And because
you are getting it though, right?
So I was supposed to speak to the big boss, but she was just there. Okay. Watching shit. But honestly, bro, I've been killing it. Everything is going good. I'll definitely be getting that promotion. But yeah, I plan on leaving my other job before my birthday. My birthday's April 6th. So we're probably talking about 3 more months. And then, I'm going to have time to do videos, stream. I'm going to have so much time because I'm only going to be working in the morning. So, we're going to be able to do a lot of these like we should have been doing. Yeah. Got to make that money, though. We got to adult. It sucks to adults. Yeah, you got to adult.
I don't want to adult. I want to adult.
I hate adulting. But, hey, thank y'all for watching. And as always, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
See y'all next time. Doodles. Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Next time.